Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, this is Cody Bugan over at Vestrite. How are you doing today? Beautiful day here today in Portland, Oregon, Lake Oswego, Oregon, whatever. But hey, I just wanted to talk about preparing yourself for rejection. We had a student ask a great question the other day, and that was they're basically preparing their mindset that as they start doing a bunch of cold calling, as they become a land acquisition expert in the development world, which is what we teach at Vestrite through our program Land Deals Revealed. Uh, he was preparing himself to hear no a lot, and there is no question when you're out there cold calling, knocking on doors, direct mail, however it is that you're pursuing these properties that you've identified as developable, that these are off-market deals. They're not on the open market for sale, and that's the beauty of what we teach, is how to identify those properties and how to go about doing the math and all the different things you got to figure out. All the boxes you need to check to know that it's developable. But that aside, the beauty of what you're doing is you're taking someone that's not currently a seller and you're turning them into a seller. And as you're cold calling them, you're not cold calling them to sell them something, you're cold calling them to buy something from them. So, but with that said, quote, rejection or hearing no a lot, it's just part of the business, and it's nothing personal. And quite frankly, if it was easy, everybody would do it. So anyways, with this question that we were asked, David and I were talking about it, and what I suggested, the way that David answered that question is how to get a seller's mentality from being someone that's answering with no to someone the answer to that question now becomes yes. How to take someone that's completely closed-minded to the idea of selling, and all of a sudden getting their mindset to a place where they would consider selling, or that the no becomes a yes. And so, I think a big part of that is getting to know that property owner. What's important to them. You've heard me talk about before, what are their hot buttons? And so here's an extreme example, very extreme example, but you'll get my point. And someone says, "Oh, absolutely not. No, I'd never sell, blah, blah, blah." And let's just say that piece of property is worth $2, right? Or let's just say 2 million, just to make it more relative to the dollars we actually deal in. The question is to that seller is, okay, so no way you'd sell. So even if I was to pull out a checkbook right now and write you a check for $20 million, you wouldn't sell? Well, their response would be, well, of course I would. Yeah, of course I would sell it for $20 million right now. And so all of a sudden you took someone that was totally closed-minded, even considering the idea of selling, to all of a sudden saying, yeah, of course they would sell. And you start, like I said, an extreme example, but you're shifting their mindset to opening them up to the idea. And then you start actually talking through, their hot buttons and what's important to them and what would make it an ideal scenario for them, so on and so forth. But my challenge to you is, one, you just got to accept no as a part of what we do. But two is there is opportunities where you can take a no mindset and you can turn it into a yes mindset. And it might even take an extreme example like I shared, and that's okay. But at least now you've kind of gotten over that hurdle or gotten to the other side of the fence, and now you guys can start, dwindling it down into the true actual details that are realistic. And so anyways, that's my 2 cents. I wanted to share that with you all. Hope you have a wonderful day. And of course, as always, go to vestright.com/action. And if you're interested in learning more about what we do, watch that quick video, book a call with one of our coaches, and we'll talk through your goals and your dreams and what's holding you back and what our course is all about, what we teach, / coach you on, mentor you, and we'll see if it's not a good fit. And just like this specific student I was just talking about, this question came from a student, so anyways, we appreciate y'all and would love to work with you. All right, bye-bye.